Hey guys, my name is Credit Coach Nicole Scott. In today's video, what we're going to be talking about is Tier 2 business credit, how to build business credit. I've done a video on Tier 1 business credit, so I'm going to leave the link for that below so you guys can watch that video. Now, I have created an entire course for you guys to learn how to build your business the right way and literally on a budget. Start building business credit, literally walks you through all of the steps, because this is what people are charging you guys thousands and thousands of dollars for. I'm literally giving it to you guys for a little bit of nothing. So all that I ask in exchange is that you like my videos, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because it helps me reach a wider audience. And my goal is to get monetized on YouTube, so you guys don't have to pay me for doing these awesome videos that you guys find so much value in. So today we're going to be talking about the top vendors that you can use to start building Tier 2 business credit. So if you haven't already, make sure that you build 5 Tier 1 business credit vendors. Now you're ready to move on to Tier 2. Tier 2, we can pick anywhere from 3 to 5 Tier 2 vendors, because our goal is to start getting those gas cards, start getting those store cards, start getting those Visa cards. So this is where we're going to go over how to do all of those things so you can start leveraging your credit as a business owner. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So this is actually the business credit course that I've put together for you guys. I'm sharing it with you guys so you can get an idea of what to expect in this course. So we're going to be going over how to start building your business credit, so that way you can get funding under your business and separate your personal liability. So that way you can start getting business credit cards, business lines of credit, business funding, business autos, whatever it is that your business does, there's funding out there for you. You just have to have good business credit and a decent personal credit score. We've also got guides on how to build your personal credit score up. I'll leave the link for that below as well. You can also watch my other video that will show you literally how to build up your personal credit score. So that one's a gem as well. So this Tier 2, now, if you do want to get unsecured business loans, we offer those. You can apply for those on our website, creditcoachpros.com. But this is our top list of Tier 2 vendors that will likely approve you once you have your business set up properly. Once you've established those Tier 1 vendors, at least 5 to 8, I would say don't just stop at 5. If you can get 8, great, because not all vendors report to all credit bureaus. So this is a good list of people that will realistically approve you without a personal guarantee. What a personal guarantee is where you are letting them pull your personal credit. You're going to get a hard inquiry on one of your credit bureaus when they run your credit, because they're running your credit to see if you are a good candidate and you can be trusted. Now, if you can be trusted, if you have a good credit score or good personal credit score, you can bypass a lot of the Tier 1 vendors. I still recommend getting some of them, but you can bypass a lot and just go straight into, personally guaranteeing things. But if you don't want your credit pulled, which most people don't for these type of accounts, then follow this process: 5 to 8 from Tier 1, 3 to 5 from Tier 2. So Staples, that's a great one. Amazon, that's another good one. Divvy, that's one of my favorites. If you don't have Divvy, I highly recommend it. It's a Visa card. It can be used anywhere, but it is similar to like a Net 30. Now, Divvy is not going to pull your credit. Yes, they look at your credit, but it is a soft pull. So even if you have not the best credit score, you can still get approved, and they give high limits. So it's a great way to start building your business credit with Divvy, which is a Visa card that gets you into the system. So that way you can start getting more Visa cards that do not report to your personal credit report, because you want to put all of your business expenses and all of your expenses under your business so it doesn't affect your personal credit utilization. A lot of people that I talk to that start businesses, we have a lot of expenses as business owners the first 2 years of business while we're building this thing out, and they put all of those expenses on their credit cards. So we want to put those expenses onto business credit cards so we can leverage our business credit by using them to build our business. Literally, we're building our empire using credit, not our cash. Credit, okay? Don't buy anything with cash. No cash, okay? Credit, okay? All right, Staples, Amazon, Divvy, Maverick, Home Depot, Go Get, Office Depot, Mayor, HD Supply, Luke Oil, Lowe's, Amex Business Green Card, Wawa, Advanced Auto Parts, United Rentals, Zorro, U-Haul, and Amazon Net 30. Now, I will say this. I recently got an account, a commercial account with U-Haul because I moved. I moved into a new house last October of 2021. I got a house and I was able to leverage my business credit moving because I am my business, right? So I rented a U-Haul with a corporate account and got credit for that because I'm going to have to pay that expense no matter what. So when you're looking at these things, think about all of the things that you pay for. Think about the things that you're going to need. Think about the things that family members might need or friends might need that you could potentially put under your business name and they can pay you and you can get the credit for it because it's all about building credit, building credibility, getting those payments reported on your credit reports for your business. So you want to take all of your expenses, anything that you can, and start building your business credit with it because business credit comes a lot quicker than personal credit. The most important thing, are you listening? Write this down. And matter of fact, if you haven't by now, I want you to subscribe. I'm not going to go any further until you subscribe. I want you to like, I want you to comment. If you found value in this video, and I'm telling you, this is what the gurus charge you thousands of dollars for, I'm going to need you to just give me a thumbs up. Okay? All right. Now, if you don't know, paying your bills on time is highly important when it comes to business credit. So the number one thing that you want to do is pay your bills almost immediately. Like if it's a net 30 account, don't wait 30 days to pay the bill. Pay it within like a week or two of getting the bill. You want to pay it extremely early. Now, if you pay your bill on time, you'll generate like an 80 paydex score. But if you pay your bill fast or you pay your bill like as soon as possible, you're going to get a higher paydex score. So I always recommend you pay it like a week or two after your invoice. Okay. That way you're getting your invoices, you're paying them promptly. Okay. You're paying them very promptly because if they report you slow to pay or if they report you as late to pay, it is going to be an issue. Okay. It is really going to be an issue. And it's literally a wrap after that. Like you cannot pay anything late. You have to pay everything on time. So make sure that you put reminders in your cell phone, in your calendar, whatever it is that you need to do to make sure these things get paid on time. It is the most important thing that you can do at this time. Okay. So these are all the credit cards. I'm going over them in the course with you guys. Ohana is another one of my favorites. They're a tier 1. So if you haven't signed up with Ohana, make sure you do so because you can literally get a $5,000 trade line with Ohana with no PG as a brand new business. And if you're not familiar, watch my tier 1 video because I'm telling you, Ohana is great because every business is going to need office supplies. NAV is another one. NAV is extremely great because it reports as a business trade line to all of the business credit bureaus. And you can actually get more than one account. So this can be a multiple account for you. You can do it that way. You just have to use a different email address. Okay. Gas cards are really great. All these places are really great. Shell is great. Those kind of are more of like tier 3 cards now because a lot of them are going to require a little bit more from everybody. And, in my course, I'm going to be adding all of these things in there, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, getting you ready. So that way you can establish those 15 business trade lines that you're going to need in order to start establishing some real business credit cards, some real lines of credit, business auto loans, all of these things that you can go and get with business funding because you're building your empire right now and you don't want to use your personal credit. You want to separate that. Say you make an investment, the investment goes bad, hey, things happen. You don't want to be responsible for that personally. Okay. You want to disconnect yourself from that type of liability. Okay. And in this course, it's going to show you how to set up your business properly, how to start building your business credit. So that way you can literally leverage your credit to start building wealth. And this is the most important thing. And the great thing about working with us here is we have relationships with a ton of different lenders that can help get you business funding. Okay, we have our website, creditcoachpros.com. Again, creditcoachpros.com. We have all of our funding programs on our website here. You can check them out. We offer 8 different funding programs, and we serve all 50 states nationwide. And we are US only, unfortunately. So there is a $75 application fee, and we have all of these different programs. So we have the startup unsecured business funding. It requires a 680 credit score. It doesn't require any minimum time in business, although I recommend at least 3 months. Make sure that you have everything set up properly, business bank accounts. Yes, business bank accounts. It is extremely important. Soon as you get your EIN number, soon as you are registered with the state, soon as you get everything set up and established, you go open up some business bank accounts. Start putting everything through your business bank accounts. Okay. Startup small business loans, 680 credit score. Again, about 3 months in business. They want you to have a minimum monthly revenue of $4,000 on your personal income. You can get up to $150,000 in funding with those 2 programs alone. The small business cash advance, they want 6 months, no minimum credit score, although I would say at least a 620. Minimum monthly revenue, $10,000 or more. You can get up to 10 million with them. And then we got the business term loans. They want a 650 credit score, 2 years of business. They want you to be making at least 20K a month, and they'll give you up to 5 million. And those will often include like SBA Express 7A loans, equipment financing, purchasing loans, purchase order loans, real estate back-end loans, and so much more. So this is a great option for those of you that are a little bit more established. But if we can get your credit score up a little bit, that would be even better for you. Business line of credit. This requires a 650 credit score, at least 2 years in business, 20K monthly, up to $250,000 they'll give you in funding. Invoice factoring, that's a really low credit score because it is based on your invoice factoring. They want 3 months in business, 40K monthly, and they'll give you up to 5 million in some cases. And then we have a real estate investment commercial mortgage loan program that is going to require at least a 620 credit score. I recommend going in a little bit higher so you can get better rates. So I would say, if you can, let's get that thing up to like a 680. Sometimes we can use Tradelines. Sometimes we can remove negatives, pay down credit utilization. But we want to definitely get your credit score up at least to 680 when you're applying for anything, and they'll give you up to 100 million. They do want some investor experience there for a lot of the lenders to really feel comfortable giving you these things. But again, these are right on our website, and I'll leave the link below so you guys can check this out. We also offer personal loans. So maybe you're brand new in business and you just need some funds to get you started. You can check your rates on our personal loans option. And our business credit program, you can see on our website. Normally we sell this course for $2,500. But today, I'm telling you, I have a special link for you guys in the link below, and it is less than $200. And normally this is all the value that you guys are getting. So, I mean, it's just crazy the amount of value that I'm giving you guys for literally less than $200. So check out the link below so you can get your special pricing and learn how to build business credit today. And if you haven't checked out my other playlist on how to build business credit, that's coming up next. So make sure to stay tuned.